Hey, we're doing the brake rotor change today. God, I can't talk. So we got one off already. This is what it looks like. 3 years. It has this rivet in it. So you want this is a certified replacement from Brembo. I got them on Amazon. And they do match up. Part number is 09C33811. Direct replacement.
Jeez.
All right. So first thing you gotta do, you gotta get the wheel off, obviously. So to actually get the rotor off, we have to actually remove the brake pads to get the caliper off, because you can't take off the caliper with the brake pads on. So we'll get to that point and we'll get to it. All right. So tools needed: you're gonna need a breaker bar, caliper spread tool. I found you can actually use just a flathead once you get in there. You need a socket wrench with a 19 millimeter. That's for the caliper bolt. You're gonna need a 12 millimeter for the brake line holder. You're gonna need a 1/8 pin punch. You can find it really in any hardware store. A mallet, that Phillips head. So you need a torque driver. The torque driver is for this the rotor like screw. Basically, you just tap it and make sure you're going the right direction. Tap it, it should come right out. Flatheads, and of course a torque wrench. The torque wrench, what was it, 103 foot-pounds for the caliper bolt. So first thing you want to do is rotate the direction of the wheel towards you so you can work with it. Obviously a flashlight would help, so we'll do that now. Okay, let's take off. I think the light's on it for the thing.
The light. Where's the light?
Or whatever, here, you can just bring the light over here. Oh. So it's right here. There's one. You come down here. And and there's the second one right there. You see it? The light's kind of funny.
I'm assuming I'm getting it right now.
Here, let me see it. If that makes sense. 1 and 2. All right. So we got the 2 bolts out. For the right side, you have to press down to break it. For the left side, you lift up to break it. So loop down, right, down, left, up to loosen. Next thing is we got this guy right here, which is, where are you? We might have to return the wheel. So I'm gonna return the wheel really quick so we can get that bracket, which I really don't think helps that much, but you know.
Do it anyway.
So, I'll get my head out of the way. It's this guy right here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we got that off. Mine got a little stuck. For this side, you have to go up to loosen it. On this side, you go away from you, and the other side
To loosen the
it's like a brake. It's a 10 millimeter brake, like a brake caliper, or sorry, a brake line bolt. Anyway, to loosen it, go away from you. Mm-hmm. Okay, we gotta knock these out now. So take this, take your guy, just knock it. Sugar. Here, let's switch sides, brother. Oh. And generally, when you get to here, just go on the other side of the pad. Try not to bend the shim as much if you can. And then knock it through. And I like these brakes because now doing it, it's like, this seems super easy to do if you were at the track and you wanted to put in the, like the Hawk blue pads.
Oh,
just like that.
All right.
Pretty cool. If you wanted to put in like the Hawk blue pads.
It was different from the street pad?
The blue pads are like track pads. Not actually, they're technically not rated for the street. Some guys use DTC 30s or 60s. Just like that. When you put it back on, you want this, see this little clip, not like this. You want this part to rest on it like that, and it'll bend it like that. So, and what I like to do, if we get the light in here, I like to just, because you gotta compress the piston. So one thing I've noticed is just kind of maybe like rock the pad back and forth. See, it's starting to mess it. It should come out just like that. Come on. Boom. And I put this away from me so I know that's that one facing that way. And then same with this guy, push that in. I just like to clamp it like that so you know that's the front and that's the back. And just ever so slight, don't yank it, but just pull it. Actually, Thomas, let's turn the wheel. It should just come. The other side we had a little trouble getting it off, but this side just kind of came like that. So you just kind of want to hit it like a bucket here and set it against the rotor / brake shield.
Sponsored by.
Sponsored by. Yeah. Now the torque driver, I hate this thing. So it's, if you look on it, it says L and R. I think you have to turn it unless it's opposite. So you know what we do? That's what you do. Let that sit for a second. So get it in there. So obviously that's tightening it. Just like that. So, pretty cool. No stripping. And then that brake caliper, hold that. Oh yeah, just kind of hold it for a second. And like that, guys, we'll rest it against. Boom. All right, so if we go over here to our certified replacement, so these from the factory come with a, what do you call it? Like a,
what?
Like an adhesive, or adhesive.
Oh, the oil?
Like an oil to protect them so they don't rust.
Yeah.
So, of course, just take some brake spray, or some brake cleaner, brake spray. You can tell I don't do YouTube that much. Clean the shit out of them.
I never do YouTube. I just watch videos.
Yeah. Well, you gotta respect the platform because, like, years ago, You know, we didn't have this.
I thought YouTube. Remember Charlie the Unicorn? Like that was my first introduction to YouTube.
My first introduction to YouTube was like the guy singing Maya hee, Maya, you know that video?
Oh, Maya.
Yeah, or that guy dancing to it or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. You ever see like shoes? The shoes. I gotta get some shoes.
I gotta get demonetized for singing a song.
Oh yeah. Oops.
All right, so you come on here.
You guys didn't hear that.
Boom, boom, boom. Just line up the rotor with the torque screw, and I think just like Thomas, if you hold that caliper really quick, brother.
Okay, got it.
You.
Third hand would be helpful.
Yeah. And we're backyard mechanics, to be honest. We're not.
Yes.
But you just take a regular Phillips head. Oh.
Well, maybe we're technically front yard.
Front yard. So then take it the other way. Boom. Turn it. And then on there.
Nice.
So let's get the caliper back on. You take a light. All we gotta do is just make sure the bolts are going in. Boom. I don't know if that's going in or not, but here, you stop the camera. You want to hold this? 103 foot-pounds. Turn the wheel out to get the caliper bolt back in. Ready? 1, 2, and we'll just double check her. All right, so that's set.
Nice.
So take a flathead, press in your pistons. They kind of do one of these things, so you might have to just make it even, but just get it back in like that. Get one of your, preferably the bottom, start getting it through. Get your retainer clip.
Move it.
No, yeah. Like, wow, that's so easy. Da-da. Get the other one.
Can you pull that pad up a little bit?
Mm-hmm. Well, it should center it the thing should be when you. And then, oop. But you get the idea, and then you just let's switch wheel. You want to hammer all the way through. See, if you look at it, you'll see there's space. That's what you don't want. I know you can't see because my arm's in the way, but it's really just a space thing, to be honest. I imagine when guys are doing this, mechanics, they got it in the air so they have more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got more, like all things. I feel like half of working on cars is just space. Yeah. And then what do you like to do with the retainer clip? See how it's kind of off? If you look straight on shot, it's like uneven. All you do is just take it and just like that, and it didn't come out. Came out a little bit, but that's all right. And she's on there. Oh, one last thing. Gotta get that bracket bolt back on. So what I'll do is then, give me the keys. All right. Turn that thing, get that bracket bolt back on. It's pretty easy to get on. And then get the wheel on, torque it down. And it's good. Pretty cool. So that's how you change out the discs, and actually that's how you do a brake pad change. So that's really, so the brake pads, all you gotta do is you don't even have to do, you just do what I just did. You know, you turn it out. Actually, you don't even have to do the caliper. I mean, if you want to turn the wheel to make it easier, just knock out these pins and the clip, and then boom, easy. So that's it. See you guys next time.